again, in hot water. Her recent escapade, attempting to harness the massive global spotlight of an event like the Super Bowl, ended up backfiring in the most public and embarrassing way.
Angel Reese. Angel Reese has gotten herself in a little bit of hot water.
In what appeared to be a desperate bid for clout, Reese opted to use the biggest stage available, rather than the hardwood where her true skills are meant to shine. Instead of engaging in focused, hard-nosed preparation that any elite athlete would prioritize, she took a gamble by merging her personal brand with a spectacle that many felt was more about provocation than performance. In doing so, she inadvertently reaffirmed a narrative that has followed her: the priority of personal media exposure over the relentless pursuit of athletic excellence.
To be versatile. I mean, obviously I'm a fashion girly, Vogue cover, Met Gala committee. I just want young girls to know anything is possible. You can do whatever you put your mind.
Contrastingly, while Reese was busy courting controversy, Caitlin Clark was miles away in New Orleans, quietly and confidently handling business as one does when completely in command of the moment. Clark's presence at the city's marquee events wasn't just another appearance, it was a celebration of her ongoing commitment to the game. With her focus firmly fixed on the essentials of basketball, she maintained the professionalism and quiet determination that define true champions. It's this level of commitment that not only garners respect among peers, but also builds a legacy that extends well beyond flashy headlines. Let's revisit that fateful day at the Super Bowl. For Angel Reese, the Super Bowl was presented as an opportunity, a platform to draw attention and secure a moment in the cultural zeitgeist. However, instead of leveraging that stage to demonstrate athletic prowess or connect meaningfully with fans, her efforts were instead channeled into a performance designed to shock and attract social media engagement.
Now she be stealing my clothes. But yeah, just being able to be super versatile, unapologetic, on and off the court, and just tapping into it. So I love the culture girlies, obviously. Coi Leray is my girl.
An embarrassing spectacle that not only failed to convert Clout into credibility, but also further distanced her from the image of a dedicated, hard-working professional athlete. Many critics noted the irony of a player who struggles with basic elements of the game, such as finishing at the rim, choosing to focus her energies on securing viral moments. It's a move that, rather than showcasing versatility or athletic finesse, underscored an apparent reliance on off-court theatrics to capture attention. The incident left many wondering, should an athlete of Reese's caliber be more invested in honing her skills, or is her true focus simply the next viral moment?
6-foot guard from West Des Moines, Iowa, the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year, and the greatest of all time, never.
At Sport Pulse, we believe that the heart of professional sports beats in the arena of hard work, discipline, and consistent performance, and not in the fleeting validation of social media likes. To understand the gravity of the contrast between Reese and Clark, we must look at their respective journeys and attitudes. Angel Reese's career has been punctuated by moments where off-court controversies have overshadowed her on-court contributions. Her penchant for bold statements, be it through provocative public appearances or social media rants, has cultivated an image of entitlement and distraction. Instead of channeling that energy into improving her performance during crucial games, she has, time and again, chosen to become the center of a narrative that is more about victimhood and entitlement than excellence. Caitlin Clark, in stark contrast, is the embodiment of modern professionalism. Hailing from West Des Moines, Iowa, Clark has rapidly ascended to become one of the most respected figures in women's basketball. Recognized as a 6-foot guard with an almost unparalleled work ethic, Clark's approach is simple: let your performance speak for itself. While some might mistakenly think that flashy off-court behavior equals success, the truth remains that basketball is a game of consistency, preparation, and relentless improvement. Clark's rigorous training regimen, even practicing on her birthday, highlights a dedication that transcends the usual standards. This is a player who understands that greatness is not an accident. It is a product of years of disciplined practice and an unwavering focus on what truly matters. Perhaps one of the most telling indicators of their divergent paths was the event surrounding Caitlin Clark's jersey retirement ceremony.
Make sure y'all tap in with Unrivaled, pull up to some games, 3-on-3 the hottest. Stewie and Nafisa started the league, but we're all investors, so make sure y'all come to some games if y'all in Miami.
In an era where every headline is a battleground for attention, this ceremony became a focal point for celebrating what truly matters in the sport: commitment, excellence, and an enduring legacy. The event drew a staggering viewership. Over 1 million passionate fans tuned in to witness the moment. This level of engagement speaks volumes about how Clark's contributions resonate far beyond the court. It is a testament to the fact that audiences are far more invested in genuine achievement than in manufactured controversies.
So, happy Superb Owl Sunday for all of those who celebrate. And for Caitlin Clark, who's obviously...
In contrast to the missteps of those who chase fleeting fame, Caitlin Clark's approach to her career is both humble and revolutionary. Clark's influence on women's basketball cannot be overstated. Every time she steps onto the court, she redefines what is possible. Her combination of skill, determination, and an almost magnetic work ethic has reinvigorated the league and attracted a new generation of fans. It is no exaggeration to say that Clark is the face of the modern era of women's basketball, a player who not only shatters records, but also inspires countless young athletes to believe that if you can see it, you can achieve it. The jersey retirement ceremony was just one shining example of her impact. When fans and fellow athletes gathered to honor her achievements, it was clear that Clark's legacy was not built on empty promises or contrived narratives, but on real, measurable contributions to the game. Her consistent performances have turned her into a beacon of hope for a sport that, for too long, struggled to command mainstream attention. Every record broken, every game won.
Of all the Owls. Because not only is she at the game, there was a huge Nike commercial being centered around Caitlin Clark and others.
And every milestone reached serves as a reminder that dedication and hard work will always win out over theatrics and entitlement. The saga of Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark is more than just an internal league rivalry. It is a microcosm of the broader challenges facing women's basketball today. For years, the sport has battled with issues of viewership, marketability, and respect, in a landscape that is often dominated by narratives of sensationalism over substance. Many pundits have lamented that the WNBA, despite its rich history and the undeniable talent of its players, has struggled to gain the recognition and financial backing it deserves. Some of this can be attributed to internal distractions, where narratives centered on entitlement and off-court drama divert attention from the game itself. When high-profile incidents like Angel Reese's Super Bowl misadventure dominate the headlines, they not only detract from the quality of the sport, but also risk alienating potential fans. After all, networks and sponsors are keen to invest in a product that is engaging, dynamic, and, most importantly, consistent in its quality.
And then I'm gonna have but I'm gonna cut and resign. You know they be waving and resigning. Chicago Sky, they know
A league that becomes synonymous with controversy rather than competition is a league that will struggle to thrive. By contrast, the steady rise of Caitlin Clark has provided a glimmer of hope. Her unwavering focus on improving her craft, combined with an innate ability to draw fans into the excitement of each game, has breathed new life into women's basketball. Clark's impact extends well beyond her personal achievements. She has become a rallying point for efforts to elevate the sport, drawing in endorsements and partnerships that help to shore up the league's financial viability. In a way, she is not just a player. She is a catalyst for change, demonstrating that when talent and dedication are given the spotlight, the entire ecosystem of women's basketball can flourish. One of the most contentious debates in modern sports is the issue of entitlement versus earned respect. In recent years, some athletes have adopted a stance that suggests respect and financial rewards are their due, regardless of their performance. This sentiment is epitomized in the ongoing narrative surrounding Angel Reese. Critics argue that instead of using her platform to improve her game, she has repeatedly opted to craft a narrative of victimhood and entitlement. Whether it's through public statements about the league's treatment of players or her tendency to blame external factors for her on-court shortcomings, Reese's approach is one that many find unconvincing. In the world of professional sports, respect is not handed out freely. It is earned through consistent performance, dedication to the craft, and the ability to rise to the occasion when it matters most. Every time an athlete steps onto the court, they have the opportunity to build or diminish their legacy. For those who prioritize social media clout over actual improvement, the results are often predictable. When the scoreboard tells the story, it is the numbers that matter. And in recent games, the numbers have painted a stark contrast between the two players in question. Caitlin Clark's achievements speak for themselves. Her statistics, her records, and her growing list of accolades stand as undeniable proof that hard work, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to excellence are the true currencies of respect. Fans and critics alike are drawn to her because she represents a future where merit, rather than manufactured controversy, reigns supreme. When audiences see a player who is dedicated to evolving her game every day, they are inspired to believe that the sport is evolving too, becoming a domain where only the best and the most committed can rise to the top.